Hello, 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 good people. Hello, good people. I am Dr. Holly Kelly, and this is Dr. Kelly's Perspective for a thoughtful Thursday, May 21st. You know, I was listening to something the other day, and they were talking about emotional health and emotional healing. It's necessary. Hey, Nishima, it's necessary anytime, all the time. But when there is an overarching stranglehold on a lot of people all at once, we've got to remember to have some grace. Thanks for all who are jumping on. Hey, Miss Ebony, I haven't forgotten. I still need to send you the invite. And Patricia, I hope Augusta is treating you well. Hey, Miss Shima. So, I don't think any of us need to forget that during this time when we have a certain phase, so I'll speak about those who are still able to go to work in some way, shape, or form. I promise you that what you see on the outside, even if they are maintaining their productivity, if they are being, what appears to be their normal, courteous self, hey, Elliot, I promise you that surface that you're seeing is maybe 5% of all of who they are. So they've got the face on. It's a professional face. They're still racking and stacking. They're doing what they need to do on the job, with team members, with teammates, supervisors, management. But there is another part of their life that is very close to the surface. If they have family and loved ones and friends who are being impacted by COVID, if their family members have been impacted physically, if the family members have lost their jobs, if the family members and friends have had deaths in their family, all of those things matter. There are still people going through divorces during this time, during this season. There are still people who are having babies. There are still people who are struggling to get pregnant. Real life, I say those examples to say real life continues to happen, and yet we all have to deal with what is becoming our new norm. We have to deal with and try to figure out if information that we're getting is true and correct, and if it's knowledge, if it's applicable to us. We're still trying to figure out all those little pieces that were thrust upon us because of the pandemic, and life is still happening. So I'm saying all that to say, please have some grace for the people around you. Have grace for yourself. Yes, I've already said this before, but every day something happens to make me recognize, look, hey, Mina, you know your boyfriend's on here too, right? So here's what I'm saying, that we have to remember that despite the smile and the briefcase and the appearance that everything is going on, you have to be ready you have to be ready to apply some grace. Because if someone just all of a sudden appears to lose it and snap and go off on someone when that is way outside their norm, there's a reason behind that. The face that looks like everything is going on is still dealing with a whole lot of real life. Typically, it wouldn't be a big deal because they can handle it. They've got shoulders that are broad enough, experience that is wide enough to be able to deal with it and keep work separate from. We don't have that capacity. A lot of us do not have the capacity to do that, and it is getting overwhelming. It's a feeling that is as if the struggle is slowly and quickly, all at the same time, catching up with you, and it's about to strangle you. That's a lot of pressure, especially when you're trying to keep up the appearance that it's all good and yes, and everything, all is well. Attempting to keep up that appearance while life is falling apart, it's gonna, like when you're juggling glass balls, they're gonna start breaking. They're going to start falling and breaking. So I just want to encourage you, if someone seems a little off, did you see how she answered me this morning? She ain't never talked to me like that. Did you? Okay, it's called extending grace and making sure that the communication is abundant right now. We can't do this thing solo. We just cannot do this thing successfully trying to do it solo. It will never work long term. Anybody can put up a good front and a nice smile, put a little extra makeup on, wear some extra cute clothes, but I promise you, we've got to be there for each other. I heard this and then I'm gonna get off here. Stop saying, well, we're all in the same boat together. No, we're not. No, we're not. We're all in the same storm together. Some of us are in a yacht, some of us in a canoe, some of us in a plastic paddle boat, and there's a leak. So we're all in the same storm, but we're dealing with this differently, and I'm just encouraging you to please talk it out and then share some grace. Okay? Tomorrow is a fabulous Friday and is here in the U.S. Memorial Day weekend. So I am hopeful that we stay safe, stay smart, despite the beautiful weather and things opening back up again. Take real good care of yourselves.